Alright, we are now back, so welcome back guys. DGHC Permanent Walks back again, and a little update, I'll get to that in a minute. So welcome back to our next route build. It's been a while, and something happened between the last route build and this one. The other route that you saw last time, it got I lost that route, so I made a new one. So yeah, I mean we're gonna go ahead and get started on here. So what do we got today? Well, today we're gonna be building from Vienna, Indiana to Columbus. So these route builds are gonna be every once in a while. Sometimes you'll have one a week, and then sometimes you'll have more a week because I'm trying to run this consecutive. We're taking a break from the gaming like the Mario Kart, the Mario Maker 2, because I want to experiment more with Streamlabs. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So, it's going to be really difficult because I'm going to have to, I can't just use this. I have to use the OBS. So, I'm going to have to, if I can't see your comment, that's probably because I have Google Maps on. So just bear with me. And I'm going to have Google Maps and Trainz open at the same time. Alright. Alright, let's see. Alright. Alright. A new video out on the main channel, that's all. I'm going to try to the audio issues. Was this the last stream? Let me go check that out. So, alright, hold on a minute. Oh yeah, the other channel. Yeah, I look up all that weird stuff. Alright. Right. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. What the heck? Hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the one thing is you got to realize is that I don't know. I'm not a YouTube expert here, but that was just. I mean, I see what you're doing because you were really young. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to do that back when I was a lot younger because putting that on my channel will make people look like an idiot today. But if you want to, if you want to do that, but in my opinion, I would not do that. I'm not that kind of person that puts out really old videos of me from like 10 years ago. Back when I was in second grade, because I'm 12th grade now. So this time, 10 years ago, I would have been in second grade. And here I am in my last semester of school. That seems like it was just yesterday. As I can remember, that's when what I'm doing right now, basically, all of that started. So, hold on a minute. Right. No. There you are. Oh, goodness. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it off stream. So, that's what I'm gonna do because I don't want to do it on stream because that would just be a little bit too cringy. So, I'm gonna try to. This is. Oh, okay. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna turn that down. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna try to. What I'm gonna do is when I end this stream, I'm gonna go to find it. So, I'm not gonna do it right now, but But you know, I gotta. Why am I even on? Okay, I'm gonna get started on working on this. So let's just. Oh, we got a long way. Well, I would say it's a long way to go. We got about a minute. This is in miles, so it will. Oh yeah, I am up. I mean, I'm trying to introduce a lot new content because I did do this back in the day on the other computer. I mean, it's right next to me. I'm still using it, but this is on my new one that I got for Christmas. And what's interesting is that I mean, I've been on YouTube for going on 2 years now. So this is my 2 year anniversary. So when you were, oh my god, I can remember that. That was when I first started actual school. So when I was 4, that would have been the year after you were born. So that was when I started. So you were born 2004. So when you came along, I was 3. So yeah, that was yeah, because back then it was just like you couldn't tell what was going on. But I would say when I started getting in middle school, it was around uh, I think around 8th grade. I mentioned this on the channel before, but since we're in the anniversary of 4 years ago, I think it'll be a good idea because uh, talk about it again because it was interesting because most of the stuff I do today started and went out like the Trainz stuff. That started when I was in middle school, like when I was in 6th grade when I got the one on the iPad, and it stunk. I mean, for just starting out, it was great, but if I was relying on that to do the stuff I do now, like to create, I mean, the routes that I did on there were pretty trash, and I deleted it, so I don't have any of those routes anymore. I wish I did, but hey, you know, that was off the landfill. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't want to start a comment war, but Apple devices stink. They're no good because my grandfather, who's in a retirement home now, he had an iPhone. I think he still has it. Uh, he had a iPhone, and it. I mean, what I would do is that this is back this summer after I graduated from 8th grade. Uh, and what's weird is that when I mean, I don't like I don't want to think but just don't buy Apple computers are not worth. Windows is where it's at because yeah they and it's like I can't even. It's like what was it? What's like all the Apple stuff, whatever it is. It's just they make it pretty much like a Chromebook because there's a Windows version called Windows 10s. And if you like simplified, if you want to have your PC simplified and only download stuff off the Windows store right here, then I would not recommend. And if you want to do that, go just. I'm not gonna. I'm. This channel is here's how it works. Based. I'm not. I don't encourage you to do it, but if you do, and you come back at me saying that, oh, I just made a bad purchase. What am I supposed to do? It's like, why did you make that purchase? I'm like, oh, and you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know because that I'm not going to put up with. Because if you're gonna do that, that's really, I would say that's more counting against yourself. Because I mean, Windows to me is a lot more easier to use. Windows 10 is very, very good. Windows 7 and 8, well, Windows 7 is going to be in HP's history, just like Windows Vista, Windows XP. It's going to be going away. So if you're still using Windows 7, you better think about upgrading because it's going to be a lot more helpful if you don't start thinking about upgrading, because I don't know pretty much the entire thing because I'm no Windows expert. I wish I was, but when I first started this channel, this was something that I was really thinking that I did back in the day, like 2018, before you came on. I don't know what that is. Could you explain to me what that is? Because I didn't know what that is first. Because it's, oh my god. Dad, turn that off. I'm streaming right now. I mean, he does that at the worst times. He's always up. He's a floor. There's a floor between us. And I have to be the loser that's right under. That's under the first floor. So I'm in the basement, and I can hear that from all the way down here, even though there's a floor right between us. So that's just something that I don't understand, because he's up there playing. I mean, he's been doing this for back when I was in fourth grade, and that was 8 years ago, 2011, 2012. That was my fourth grade year, and the summer before that was not little game again. And there was a game I found out that if you're ever like in a restaurant, I recommend playing this. It's called Oh Thank Goodness. And basically what you do is that whenever you see some, I don't want to be politically correct, when you see like just really ridiculous people wearing just ridiculous clothes, you just think, oh, thank goodness I'm not that guy. Well, I'm not this person. Oh, I'm not this person. That's basically the whole game. Basically, you're just thinking, oh, I don't. Thank goodness I'm not that guy. Oh, I don't want to be. I don't want to be him. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's something that I really recommend that you try if you ever go somewhere. I mean, you can play that game anywhere, and you'll find it interesting very quickly, because I don't know how that's possible, but I mean, when I first, like that first time you came on the stream, that was the golden age of this channel. You came in at the beginning of it. Golden age ended this time. this time 1 year ago. It was actually this week when we. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it could. Cause I mean, you will see. If you go to if you're living in the United States, well if you don't, but I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up after the stream. I'm gonna try to get in the chat and I'm gonna look that up because that sounds interesting. But that would be really weird if I played that on stream because that would just be like, what the heck? I'm pretty sure I want that. I'll probably get comments as all the streamers. Oh my god, I've already gotten. I've already had people complain that my videos are too boring in the past, and this is what I tell you: you don't have to watch it. You don't have to. I mean, the whole purpose is my. Well, this was back when I was making the original 23 Mario Kart videos. The whole purpose was for you to watch some of it now and some of it later. It's like split it up because if you want, I mean, I'm thinking about doing a reaction to some of those old videos and I might do that in the next stream. I know I said I was going to do it pretty soon. A week ago, on the last stream that I did for this game, but it's always when I make videos like this. They used to use. I mean, this time last year, my channel I thought was gonna die because it seemed that I don't know the whole story, but this is something that I really try to think about because when I I mean I'm trying to be on top of everything because this is going on my 3rd year. And it's taken us this long just to get going. And usually it takes a long time. It depends on the YouTuber. Because I wish we could have just exploded way back in the day, but it's like when you're not that big, it's really difficult to get subscribers. And then once you get after 50, it's a little bit easier. Then 100, it's much easier. Then when you get bigger and bigger and bigger, people are going to notice you. That's what I'm doing. I am being myself. I am trying to make sure that we are going to get this channel going in 2020 better than we did in 2019. Because 2019 I had high hopes for it. I tried to be myself. But once we started having all the medical issues in February and March, it just was like, what the heck? Oh yeah, I'm going pretty fast. I mean, like this time last year, just think it was like I went from streaming 5 days a week to like 1 day, and when I did that, the stream was terrible. I wish. I'll tell you something. 6 subs. I wish I could have that. I mean, congratulations, because I mean you've been in this game much. I don't know how long you've been on YouTube, but when I first came on, I did not know how to make videos that well. I did not know how to make them interesting. I'll play one right now. I'll play one of my most viewed videos. It was my 3rd Mario Kart video ever. It was my 3rd one. Number 3. Here we go. This is it. This is the one where I went on a tangent for like 20 minutes. You'll find it interesting. I'm going to play it a little bit for you. If you want to go watch it, just type in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 200cc World Cup Online Races number 3. That's what it's called. And let's watch some of it, because I know this is supposed to be a...
They're now filming, so...
Look how different I sounded back then. And look how bad the quality is. This is shot on... I still have the camera somewhere. There, it's right behind the monitor. I have OBS, the Streamlabs on. But what's interesting is that I think this is back when when I shot this video. This is right after I got out of school when I was in 10th grade. This has been right when I got out of 10th grade I made this. The day after Memorial Day is when I made this video. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, just seeing how different I sounded back in 2018. This is almost 2 years ago that I did this. So it's weird to see that we're almost at a point where I mean, there were some points last year that we did well. I think Mario Maker 2 came out summer 2019. I was just running down because I don't know if I told you this. I worked at probably the worst job I ever worked. My first summer job. I know it's supposed to be work, but this was, it was a nightmare because I was scared that this wasn't going to be the only job I was ever going to have, and I was angry that I was there. Because that's why I didn't stream that much, because I was run down. If you remember, I mean, I streamed a little bit here and there, but I just couldn't do it. I had a lot of hope for that summer, and then it just all went away. It was like the first or second day, I knew that I had to get out of there. This is the second day of the summer. I didn't work there the whole summer. I'll tell my ex's story right now, because what I pretty much was going to quit there, and I pretty much did, because I went on a day I wasn't supposed to be there. It was a Wednesday. I remember the day, June 19th, 2019. That was my last day, which it was going to be my last day, because I did not want to be there anymore, because it was just, they never... Well, you get to a point in your life where you don't really think that it's really going to affect you. But to me, it really did. It really did. Because I don't know why, but the managers were just the most annoying people ever. They would say, "Oh, come on in." And then I would get there, "Oh, you're not supposed to." Like, did you just tell me? You told me a few days ago that I was working today. And then I come in and you say you're not supposed to be here. So what happened? Oh, am I living in the same world? Am I living on planet Earth anymore? Am I in a different galaxy? Am I in a different universe? Am I in the universe that says that I'm not supposed to be here? Which I don't really care, because I wanted to because I almost said, bye-bye. Nice to know you. I almost walked out and just said, I'm done. Because you get to a point at a job where you will have that. You're 3 years behind me, but when you get into about 10th grade, 11th grade, you will have that experience. And hopefully it's going to be a little bit better for you, but for me, this previous summer was a nightmare. This summer when I shot this video was better, because I did not work at all this summer. I felt a lot happier this summer than I did this one. I was afraid I was going to go into another downward spiral after taking them, because I worked at an amusement park. That place is a lot of I'm glad I never have to do it again. I'm not. If they say, "Okay," I'm like, "Wait a minute, I'm not working here anymore." I already did it once. I'm not doing it again. I'm done. No more amusement parks. You just, I can't process it. It's just, horrible. It's just, you don't, I couldn't even tell if I was going to be able to make it there because it was like, it felt like time was going in reverse. And I don't know what the heck was going on, but that's basically what I felt like. And back to this, that's basically my story of why I did not work this summer and why that kind of went out the window this year. I did work a little bit, but oh yeah, don't ever work on an amusement park. I'm not obligated to go that. The day that I left there, because they said they terminated me, but I said I quit. So that's the info that I'm getting, because I basically just quit from there, because it was like, oh, you thought you could do that, like, yeah, nice try, and it was the dumbest thing ever. It was like a health code violation, and it was like, really. The reason I did that is so I could get out of there. So I never, ever, 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 ever had. Because I just realized it was in a food and beverage department. I don't like dealing with people's food. I hated it. It was like, just so many things you have to do. It's just, takes a lot of patience. And it's just like, this is not for me. This is not for me at all. This is not something that I'm going to do. This is not going to make my summer any better. So that was why I decided to leave. I was going to quit there like the second day. That was when I realized I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. And then they said that it was supposed to be the first time, and then they did it again, and that was the day I was going to quit. And I wasn't even going to tell them I was quitting. I was just not going to show up next week. I know he's not here. What's going on? But that's what I want to know, that I quit, so they can't fire me. Because like, if you just say I quit, if you tell them something, I'm quitting, and then they're not going to tell the people. They might be like, okay, I enjoy having you here, but it just did not work out for me. Because come on, man. Most times, this video right here, what do you think I talked about? Streamlabs is a better version of OBS. It's a lot better than OBS. Right? It's still OBS, but it's a more easier version to use. Because I like Streamlabs, and I'm going to try to use this for the gaming streams as well, because I like using it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video for you. If you want to watch it later, you can watch part of it, but I'm just going to play a segment of when I just
180. I'm in the compass one, but I don't know what it was.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm exactly talking about, but I'm not going to go there. I think what I was talking about, I was just talking about rude people in general. It was supposed to be about jerks, but basically the whole thing was just about rude people. There's just a general group of people in this world that are just rude. And it happens to be in the workforce. And that's sad, because plenty of people have to support a family, and they got to deal with this. And they get run down. Just think how many times, if you know people that have probably some of the worst boss they ever had, And this probably probably has either been in jail or whatever it is. And they probably done something they weren't supposed to be doing because, that's what managers do. They don't do their job, even though, because if they have the motto co-manager, if they have says co-manager, that doesn't make them a better person than your friend, that is your coworker, that you can get along with. That doesn't make your manager a better person because if you have a co-manager or whatever it is, your boss, if your boss is actually been a lot better than that, and your boss has gotten on him a few times, and this manager always just does, and he's already done. He's one of those people that doesn't know how to treat people. I don't know what it is. Just treat people nicely if they deserve it. I want to treat people nice, but if you think what this video meant is basically like, I'll get to a point.
Right. And he does a lot of.
No, that's filler.
Everyone's going to take offense to that.
No, don't go there. Don't go there. You can tell this is at a time where I was just already running. This is right after I got out of my depression. So I was just like, I was a lot different back then than I am now. And you can tell, just look at the date, 2018. June 3rd, 2018 is when this video went up. And I made this, I think, on the 29th, I think. I'm gonna go see when I made this, but I had intention for this video to be a lot longer than the day, but the camera died. And that's why after that, I decided to have it plugged in when I was shooting the videos. As you can see, this is basically the room I'm in the, if you probably remember, this is the room that we have. This is before we did our basement. So that TV right there is actually in my parents' room. So we got like a 70-inch in there now, and I like having my own area. Again, I'm not using a cart table. I have a desk that's just built in, and when I leave, when we ever decide to move, I might get something that's a lot better than this. Just get more organized. But I'm going to be on for a little while, so.
You got complainers.
Okay, so the other thing is, this is a time where I had. You all know that I came from a place during this time period. It was just probably the most ridiculous time ever because, this was my third gaming video, so I was just complainers. Was it really necessary? It was just like complainers. They just don't. Still, this video. Let me see. How many views do I have? 133 views. I would say this is probably my most viewed video. We got 15 likes on this. I'm not going to show the comments, but if you watched me first, so when you first came all the way back in August 24th, that stream. That was when you first came on. I'm pretty sure that, that's basically a little glimpse of my history. In my first video that I ever did, my anniversary video, yep, here it is.
I got so many liberals.
No, no, we're not going to get political here. We're not going to get political. I mean, this was a long one.
Yeah.
No, I think where I was going with that. Let me see. What was I talking about? Oh my God! What? I mean, how stupid was I? I mean, how stupid was I? I mean, I recorded this on the 23rd. So I mean, was I really that dumb enough to think that was going to help my channel grow too much? Because I mean, that's just stupid. Because just look at the date. This is exactly when this video was uploaded. This is 1 year before my ring ceremony. Exactly on that date is 1 year before my ring ceremony. April 26th, 2019 at 10 a.m. And I told the story in the last stream. And I might do a lot. When we get into our year anniversary, I will have a video that goes out on the 26th. So it will be the year anniversary. For 2-year anniversary, I want to do something that reflects on that. I might even do it on the 24th. I might premiere it on the 24th because that's when the juniors right below me when they're going to do it. So I think it's going to be, hey, this is my experience. And I wish that could have been on. No, it wouldn't be because it had copyrighted music in it. It did. It did. This channel would have been gone when that first went up. Yep, it would have been gone. And I think that would have been a bad decision. We would have to get rid of the audio. I mean, I wish to put the phone down thing could have been filmed, but that was just entertaining. A lot of people said, "Oh man, you really?" I was like, "Yeah, I did it," because it was like, wait a minute, what is that? I was like, I can't be a phone. And I saw it again. I was like, what? Phone, what are you doing? I said, put the phone down, but what I was saying was, no, out. And the person who did it, you would think you would know who it was. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it, but it's just, you get to a point in life where you just got to let that just frustration. I had already had a rough 2 days. I was getting a cold. Wait with me. I was sick during this time. This was, get ready for it, my 3rd. This is April. And this was my 3rd time sick in 2019. I was sick in February. I was sick in March. And I was sick in April. Yeah, 3 months in a row I was sick. But it was at different times of the month. Middle of February, beginning of March, and end of April. That can't be any more stressful, can it? Because I knew it was going to happen like a whole year before when the grade above me did it. When I watched it, I was like, well, I felt like, uh-oh, this is what I'm like, oh, no. And it was like the day before we had it, I thought it was doomed. Because it was just like, oh my God, this is going to be a problem real fast. Because it was like, okay, hopefully it's going to go well. No, absolutely not. Because I told them, well, it should be logical that you behave. It's like when someone says put the phone down and you put it away. It's logic. So that's kind of an interesting thing about this video because, yeah, I want to get back to the Trainz because Trainz New Era. I want to get back to this because this is a major project I want to do. And I want to get this round uploaded because this is 4.5 version of this round. I have the 1.0 and the 2.0 I'm not using right now. My iPad I have is not really working. I can fix so I can use that as a reference for when I start making more of a Final Fantasy, which is my fictional city as well as like all the other ones like Indianapolis. It's basically like a remapped version of the United States, but it's pretty much the exact same. But I just had to rearrange stuff because I'll do something. I do everything at different times, so I'll do it one time and then it's completely inaccurate because maybe I just did it a different way back in the day and it just messed everything up. So, and I don't know why I do that, but I've been doing this for 3 years. We're going on 4, pretty much 4. This is my 4th year of doing this, so we're kind of in the. In our first year alone, that was our first year of like Google Maps and all that was 16. That was when I first started doing stuff like that. And I was upstairs, and that was on the other computer, Comain, Code 2. I don't know what the heck was going on, but this is during my downward spiral. Yeah, I learned so much in there. That's the only thing I can give it credit for. That's it. There was a golden age near the beginning of it, like right after I waited for 8th grade. That was probably the better part of it. But once we hit, it was funny is that that Christmas was probably the better one when I was in high school, but I was at my lowest point. But the next year, I wasn't at my lowest point, and that Christmas was terrible. And then last year, I was out of it, and that Christmas was it was okay. It still had its not great moments. And then this year was just me. Because I don't know if I told you this, but I had the flu. I had the flu, the stinking flu on Christmas. I never thought I was going to get it. So I had it, and it stunk. On Christmas, a day that you had people coming over to your house. We still had everything. But I just felt bad because, I don't know if I told you this, but on Christmas Eve, I collapsed in the bathroom. I just fell out for no reason. I was like, and I was just dizzy. I think I just washed my mouth and just fell. But I didn't get injured because I was like, okay, this is not normal. I'm going to get myself out of here. So I got back up and I was like, okay, I guess I'm going to move on with my day. Because it was getting better, then it got worse. Got better, got worse. It went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It would never be just normal. And it never does that. You would think, yeah, it's stunk because, I got this computer for Christmas, but that's like the only good thing about it. Because it was like a few days after Christmas, yeah, it wasn't great. And then it was like the last few days of Christmas break, I was starting to feel good again. I did not feel sick anymore. And now I'm kicking myself, and I was like, really? I'm like, do we have to do this every time? It's just, 2019 was the worst year of illnesses. It had the most. I think that was huge. I don't know how many 2011 had, but 2019 was the worst year of illnesses. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because I don't know how that's possible. Because my first one was in February, then March, then April, then it was a long break from April to November. We didn't have anything. Might have had a few allergies here and there. Yeah, it was real bad here. Oh yeah, I bet. Since you live in another country, it's a lot worse there. Came here 3 weeks earlier. Oh yeah. Here in the States, it's I mean, this I would say it's probably worse here in the States because we got. It's just you go to some places that you think are clean. I mean, and then they end up just being like, what? You can't really tell if it's like, is this clean or is it dirty? I can't tell. I'm not going to get near it. And I don't want to because it's just that some people don't know how to keep their area clean. I mean, keep their general premises clean because I've seen those people. they'll say, oh, like, and those are the same people that are like, oh my goodness. Yes, like, yes, it is. Oh yeah. If I'll tell you something. I mean, I'm glad I live in the States where we don't have that, but I mean, other countries, it's just, I mean, I don't know, I'm pretty sure one country out there that has this problem, probably like in Africa or somewhere. I mean, there are other countries that don't really have Medicare because it's like a dictatorship and whatnot, because it's just, and they went, oh no, I don't want you to have. Like, well, we need Medicare. Yeah, like this Medicare for all. What about This is you're saying Medicare for none because you mean you're saying Medicare for all. You're saying all of you and all these illegal people that are breaking the law. Just don't break the law and you'll be fine. Because it's just if you're gonna break the law and be illegal, do illegal things like drugs and all that, just don't do it. It's not worth it because because I don't think because people don't want to deal with a sovereign citizen, which I don't think I've ever talked about on this channel, which I've seen them. And those videos where you see them, they are the most funniest ones ever. I don't think it's like that in Ireland. But here in the States, we have we got our issues. It's mainly coming from some places in this country because we got big problems on our border. It's just. When you have people that are just like, oh my goodness, it's so terrible. They'll blame something that doesn't need to be blamed, and it's just dumb. And it's like, well, I don't think that that's really going to help you because it's not going to help you at all. Because if you're going to be a fool and not talk like a human being, then you're just running your mouth. Because just a few days ago, even in school, I have this problem. We have people that just run their mouth. They'll say probably the dumbest thing ever, and then one of the teachers, one that actually understands what some of the people that don't do that have, when we have to listen to it, it's just like, well, and I mentioned this on the channel before, way back earlier this year, like back in May or August, no, May, June, July, something like that. Yeah, I don't want to go there, but yeah, I want to recommend doing that because that's not something I don't enjoy doing it, but sometimes it can be really difficult when you have issues like that. Yeah, but yeah, it stinks, but people just need to learn not to be jerks, and it's just, I don't know what happened, but it was like years ago. It's just when you go into it, like when you go into a public establishment, those people that work in there, they just want a normal day. They're just expecting to go in there, do what they need to do, get out and go. Yeah, it's like you just gotta go in there, and it's like, hey, listen. I'm like, whoa. It's like, yeah, like even at school, I've done this many times. I would say it was. What's this guy doing? Is he really? Oh my God! Look at it! Look at this fool! Look at this! Oh, you can't really see him now. Like, he's. Hello! You see that right there? There's a ramp. And what is this guy doing? He's gonna turn right there. And I go, okay, I'll see you in the next stream. So, hope you in. Yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. So, yeah. Yep, I hope I'm gonna try to enjoy it. So, I'm gonna. No way we're gonna get to Columbus, but I might edit it. We might be in Scottsburg. Well, we gotta edit the signs, but that's something I can do. Alright, so I'll enjoy the rest of my stream because I'm trying to do that. But anyways, I got that out of the way. I got some stuff to talk about because I've been talking for a little while, but I'm going to try to talk about this and we're going to end it. We're going to end things off in a little bit, but I don't understand what people are doing. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems that in 2020, well, it was about 10 days ago. Well, 11 days ago, it was 2019. By 2020, people, the squad, what I like to call squad at the school I go to, are just annoying. They're so annoying. So basically, we got 3 girls in the senior class. They're just probably the most annoyingest people you'll ever meet. They're not normal. I know that's the nature of it nowadays, but guess what? When you get into a room with people that are not normal, those teachers are not going to enjoy it. They're basically not going to like themselves because you came in there and you say, "Oh, I'm going to have that whoever while so and so show in here." It's like, well, you can try that, but you're going to lose. And it's like we have one person today. I'm not going to mention any names because I try not to do that. But it's when you go to a point that is just annoying, and other people have to listen to you. When people have to listen to you, like doing that, I don't know what these people are thinking. They just need to be, all 3 of them just need to be thrown out of the school I go to before prom, because I just know that's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a circus because it's just you can't really predict that stuff, and then when it happens, it's like it's here, and then it's gone. I wish I knew how that's possible, but it can go from one moment to being normal to just getting hairy. And when it gets hairy, it's just, I've experienced it many times, like many times, and well, I mean, I don't know what people are thinking, but they just need to just simmer down and just don't make your fellow co-students have to listen to you. Your fellow classmates, they don't want to. We don't want to hear it. We've heard it for years. We just want to do our thing and get out. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably go ahead and end it. I'm gonna thank you guys for watching. I wish we could have gotten a lot further. We're just concerned about. I'm gonna do this off stream, and then we'll come back probably like next week, and we'll do some more of this, or I might do some of this tomorrow. It's supposed to be rainy, but anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. And with that being said, guys, thank you all for watching, and hopefully